Hello there and welcome to today's video. I am so excited and so surprised and so shocked, and I'm like on cloud nine right now as to what I've just been through. You guys just saw those clips of what I just experienced. It was so crazy. Before we get into the haul of what I got, I just want to kind of give you like an overview of what this event was. I've been seeing these signs up all over Sandy Springs area here in Georgia, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I have to go to that. At first I thought it was like a church that was throwing it, and then I was like, no, there's like so many sponsors. And then I was grocery shopping at Whole Foods of all places, and right next door there was a vacant spot in the shopping center, like a place that went out of business, and I see the sign plastered on the door, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be here. So I go today. I have my daughter with me. All of these like great antique and vintage flea markets or events always happen on a weekend that my husband is working and I don't have anybody to watch my daughter. So I had my daughter. She's sick and not feeling good, and as soon as I woke up this morning, pouring down rain, and I was just like, I didn't sleep last night because I was like excited but nervous but antsy. So I was just like, I'm gonna do this. Like, I'm not gonna think about it. I'm just gonna do this. I've gone to flea markets with her before. I've gone to Scott with her before. Like, I've gone to so many things with her before. So I'm gonna do this. I can do this, and I'm gonna do this. So I get in the car, I get there 10 minutes after they open. I wanted to be there a little bit earlier, but it was crazy this morning. I get there, I'm unloading her in the rain, and we get in there, and there is all of these old ladies. Like, literally the whole entire event is thrown by like these little old ladies, a whole bunch of them. I go in, and like it's literally set up like just from what I can see in the door, like just stations, like garage sale style, but like stations. Like, I see linens, I see kitchen, I see electronics. Like, I'm just seeing signs everywhere. And then this little old lady gives me a lanyard, and she's like, you're gonna keep all of your receipts in this lanyard. And she's like telling me a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm like just flustered and wet from the rain, and so I'm like, okay, thank you so much. And so I go in, I set my daughter up with her breakfast in her car seat, and we're ready to go. So I go into the first booth, and I cannot believe what I'm seeing. I'm seeing antique items, like not garage sale items, not mommy and me items, like real antiques. Fenton glass, Italian pottery, hand-thrown, handmade pottery, all kinds of crystal glass, like just all kinds of stuff. And so I start getting really, really excited. I start putting stuff in my baby's stroller in the basket that's in the stroller, and I'm just like rolling out like station after station. Like, I'm so excited. I have the camera in my hand, like just recording what I'm seeing. As you guys saw, I got as many clips as I could get for you guys, and then I like make it through one time. I knew I wanted to just make it through really quick and then go back around, so I made it through one time. And then I see this lady so each section is a booth. So they have linens, they have shoes, they have men, women, they have men's clothing, women's clothing, they have electronics, they have art, they have lamps, they have kids, they have furniture, they have jewelry. Like, they have everything in its own section. And in each section, they have like 3 or 4 little old ladies working the booths. And I'm just like, this is so organized. This is so great. I'm like talking with them. I'm like, how long is this a yearly thing? And they're like, we've been doing this for 30 years. 30 years, you guys, and I've never ever come across this sale. Apparently, like I said, it's by the Sandy Springs Society, and because it's like a low budget thing, they try to like get whatever space is available, whatever date is available around this time of the year. So that's why they're like all over the place, and I never stumbled across their signs before. But I got their website. It's just www.thesandyspringsociety.com if you're interested in looking it up. Apparently they had an auction last night, like just super, super cool. So I'm like going through, and then at the very end, I see this lady like ringing up ladies' stuff like at one of the booths, and I'm like, wait a minute, I missed something. So I went up to her and I'm like, was I supposed to get a ticket from every station? She's like, yeah, every station that you bought something from. And I'm like, oops. She was like, well, where's your stuff? And I was like, it's here. I've been putting it in the stroller. And she's like, okay, no problem. Just go to the holding table. They'll take your stuff from you and they can write you up a ticket over there. So I go over to the holding station and they're taking my stuff, packing it, putting it in a box, and then writing me up a ticket. So they're like, every time you go to a station, either they'll fill out your ticket, and then when your ticket is empty, you can get another ticket from another station. So I go through again. I went through 3 times. I just kept going through. My baby is so good. She's so good. She finished her breakfast. She was just hanging out. She was like talking to people, waving, you know. She tried to like touch the tables a couple times. I said, don't touch. And so she was fine. And then towards the end, like an hour and a half in, she was like starting to get grumpy. So I gave her my phone. That was like the end of me filming. And I'm just like trying to like wrap up last minute things. And so then I go and I'm like getting in line to check out. They have 2 stations for the checkout. First station is they calculate all of your tickets and just consolidate them into one ticket. And then you take that ticket and you go to officially pay. So I pay and then I go to the holding table. I had a couple of other breakables in my cart at this time. So I wrapped them up and added them to the box that I already had. It was just such a great experience. I kind of like had a preconception of it's gonna be expensive. It's in Sandy Springs. It's gonna be expensive. The event is called Upscale Resale Treasure something, or Treasure Resale. Treasure Resale, and then on the bottom the description was Upscale Resale. So I was like, this is gonna be expensive. Literally garage sale prices. I was so excited. I called my husband to tell him. I called my sister because she was supposed to come, but it's a far drive for her, and I'm kind of glad she didn't, because she's more into like the newer contemporary things, and there was a lot of vintage. And so I called my sister, I called my mom, like I called everybody. I was so excited. My dad is out of state right now, but I would have called him. He's usually my antiquing buddy other than my husband and my poor daughter that gets dragged along. So I called everybody. I was so excited. And this is how I described it. I literally just went to the biggest indoor antique garage sale that I've ever been to. Like, those are the prices. Like, I'm going to share with you guys the prices. It was crazy. It was a great experience. So organized. Everybody was so nice. I got so much information, and I'm just going to tell you right now, I paid $69 for everything that I'm going to show you right now. And I have one piece that will pay for it all. So I cannot really believe what just happened. But anyways, I'm going to get the one oddball item out of the way first. And it is this vintage Arthur bag. This Arthur duffel bag. I saw it in the kids section from far away. And when I got closer, I was like, oh my gosh, it's Arthur. It's like one of these that you pull like this. Velcro is in great condition. Very clean on the inside. Looks like it's never been used, even though I know it has, because there is the littlest wear right here. This is not ripped. Like, look at this. Like, this is not ripped. The zipper is working perfectly. No breaking or scuffs on any of this plastic hardware. This is still intact. Oh, here's the date, 1997. I was looking for that. So 1997 is the is the date. This is not ripped. The handles are not stained. Like, whoever used this kept it in incredible condition. Or maybe it was just used a couple of times and then that person was like, hey, let me keep this up. But like, seriously, it's just the cutest It's so funny because when I do these videos, I start convincing myself that I need to keep these things. I don't need to keep this. My daughter is about to go to school, but I do not need to keep this. I'm going to list it on eBay and see how it does. Now, okay, so I paid $4. I paid $4 for it. If I look it up on eBay and it's only going for $10, then obviously that's not worth my time. But if I can sell this $4 item for $25 to $50, sometimes these vintage items go for much higher, then heck yeah. But for $4 and just the nostalgia of it and like how great of a shape it was, I couldn't pass it up. All right. I hope you guys can tell that my energy is different in this video. I am like super stoked. I just cannot even get over it. Okay, so this was one of the pieces that I went back for after I had already been in that station 3 times. And I was like, if that's Japan, I'm probably not gonna get it. And then I saw the price, it was $5. $5 is not a lot, but I've been paying like $1, $2. I picked up one thing that was like $1.50, $3. Like I hadn't, up until this point, I hadn't picked up anything for higher than $3. So when I saw $5, I was like, I really hope that's not Japan. It's Ironstone, England. It says England down at the bottom. I never find these originally England. Never. I never find these originally England. So the fact that it was England, no cracks. That's another thing, no cracks. Beautiful Ironstone. Oh gosh, I just want to keep everything that I bought today. But there's the stamp on the bottom, England. Beautiful piece for $5. This little creamer. Okay, I need y'all's help because I sold a pitcher. I thought it was a pitcher. I thought this was big enough to be a pitcher. I sold this size, it was glass, as a pitcher, and it got sent, literally this exact size, and I listed it as a pitcher. The measurements were on there, the weight was on there, everything was on there, so they could not argue. But they messaged me back and was like, by the way, that was a creamer, that wasn't a pitcher. And because the measurements and everything were on there, like they couldn't argue. But I think this is a pitcher size. Like, I don't feel like this is a lot of cream, but I don't know. You guys let me know. That is 19th century, so maybe they did use that much cream. Maybe they used it for like cream, like custard for dessert. I don't know. Okay, now it's coming to me. I thought this was Polly Made Me. If you guys know that, that pottery. I do have some of their pottery, but it's buried under a whole bunch of stuff. I have a mug, I have some serving things, and I have a bowl. I've sold a mug, I've sold a serving platter for theirs. It's called Polly Made Me Pottery. If you look it up on eBay, Polly, P-O-L-L-Y, Made Me, literally all one word, Polly Made Me Pottery. This looks like Polly Made Me Pottery, but now I know what this is. This is the same plaques that I shared with you guys, the house plaques, the angel plaque, and I have another angel that's in my daughter's room. So it looks like it's like crude, somebody made it in their home, but this is actually a famous artist. Her name is Mesa, and on the back of all of her pottery, I've only seen plaques. I didn't know that she makes bowls and cups. First of all, I love how big this is. It could be like a giant coffee mug or a soup cup, like a giant soup bowl. On the back of all of her plaques, there is a saying. This one says, "My house has many windows to let the sun in and the love out." I love that. It was only $2. I do collect her stuff. I have them upstairs. Like I said, I have one in my daughter's room. I have a couple more that I've kept in my collection stash. And then I have one that I've listed because it was an angel and I already have an angel. I might keep this for myself, but I don't know. I really need to sell these things, but it's really cute. I just love the sayings that that she puts on her stuff. Okay, so I literally have the box here. Okay, again, this was another one, like, okay, I'm passing through. It was only $1. It's a Raccoon cup. I literally was telling myself the other day, no more Raccoon. I have so much and it's not selling. but I love when it's black and white crackle glaze like this, and the fact that it had the blue drip. It was only $1. You can use this as a cup, you can use this as a utensil holder, so I picked that up for $1 in the kitchen section. And then this I did pick up for me. It was $5. It's sterling ironstone china. I don't know if I shared with you guys that I've been collecting mini plates for a plate wall. I'm really, really wanting to make a plate wall here, going up from my first floor, connecting into the first floor where the kitchen is. And I've been collecting plates. They just have to speak to me, and this one spoke to me. Actually, that would be a great video for me to show you guys my plate collection for my plate walls. For my plate wall, and what about a plate speaks to me. This one just spoke to me. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I did pay up for it, $5 compared to the other pieces that I bought, but there was 2 of them. This one was the better condition of the 2. The other one was very, it had a lot of crazing on it. But yeah, I'm keeping that one for myself, and then trying not to break anything, because towards the end I was just packing a whole bunch of stuff together. I wasn't sure about these, and I kept going and coming and going and coming. I really hope I didn't chip that over there, because I did not see that before. But I don't think this is, it says, so the brand is I Kochi Profumata. So I don't know, Profumati. So I think that's Italian. I am horrible with languages. There's no signature, but they both have these certificate of authenticity, little mini pottery things for $2 each. I was like, I'll just grab them and decide if I want to keep them for myself. If they're Italian, I'm definitely keeping them for myself. If they're American or German, or I don't know, I'll probably keep them for myself. But I wanted to just like do the research, because with the little authenticity certificates, I thought they were really cool. And I do collect these mini hand-thrown little trinkets, so I decided to go for that. This one I had never seen in real life. Ceramic Arts Studio. It's a Ceramic Arts Studio piece. I never saw it in real life, so I had to pick it up for $3. Salt and pepper shaker. It's a little cheese, and the little mousey just sits right there inside. Super, super cute, and no damage, no damage. $3, $3. This was another one of those impulse buys. They're old. I don't know how much they go for, but I was just like, I just want them. If they're not worth anything, I'll keep them for myself. I guess this is gonna be the theme of this video. $2 for these 3 salt spoons. I always see them in glass, never in ceramic like this, so I picked those up. Okay, I'm getting really excited. I need to get something to drink, so hold on, I'll be right back. Just have a little drinky drink. Whew, okay. That's better. Raw and uncut today, people. In my kitchen doing a haul. I just came from outside. My daughter was a mess. I threw her in the bath, and now she's napping, and I'm doing this haul for you. So anyways, this was another one of those pieces where I was like, okay, is this vintage? Is this one of the garage sale-y items? I love the shape. It is hand blown. It was $1. It didn't have a price. And I'm thinking to myself, with everything else that I picked up, I was like, if they tell me $2, I'll be fine. They put $1 on it. I loved the shape. And here's the thing. I would actually use this. So usually when I buy vintage stuff for myself, I reuse them for something else, like pens or propagation is what I thought for this. But because the shape is so unique and so beautiful, I would actually like use this as a creamer or something. I don't know. I loved the shape of it. So for $1, I picked that up, and I did intend for it to be mine when I was there. I was gonna save the best for last, but it's here on the top. Westmoreland milk glass duck, nesting duck. I was trying to see, okay, so I'm horrible at this. This doesn't have the marking, so I don't know where you can tell it's Westmoreland. But I will definitely do my research before I list it. I actually saw some, so I do know, so I paid $6 for this. Sorry, I don't even know if you're seeing this. Duck, nesting duck, $6. It is missing the eyes. So the eyes are usually tortoise shell eyes. So either I'll replace those, or I'll just put something else in there, or I'll just say, you know, not included. I want to see if this glows. So let me go get my black light. That's what I was saying. When I was looking it up over there, I was like, $6. I'm not sure. It's big. It's bulky. I don't want to do this. Which I was trying to see if there is damage, and there is like a shallow chip right here. I mean, I knew I was going to get it there regardless. I did see some of the milk glass ones on eBay glow. So let me go get my black light. I'll be right back. Moment of truth, guys. Oh, no glow. No, it doesn't glow. Okay, so for those of you who are like, what is this psycho doing? Glass that was made during the Civil War time, I believe. They use uranium in that glass, and if you shine a black light on that kind of glass, or any kind of glass that has uranium in it, it will glow green, like a neon green. Like, you guys know, like levels, like in construction, the levels, you know, like that liquid that's inside, that neon green liquid, it literally shines like neon green. So that one obviously didn't glow. Doesn't mean anything. It just means it's not as old, or it doesn't have uranium in it, you know, so it's okay. But so what I was saying was, I did look them up on eBay, because I am still learning about these. Westmoreland, Northwood, who else? Imperial Glass. All of those people do nesting things. And this one goes for a pretty penny. So worst case scenario is $25, which is more than $6. Best case scenario, $75. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research and figure out which one this one is gonna be. I got these few figurines. Again, just no damage, because this is not like Goodwill or an estate sale. Like, even I've even had more damaged things at estate sales. This cute little, he was $3, which compared to other things was a little bit high, but you know, it was in a different section. Handmade little Alice in Wonderland bunny. I'm just gonna be like pausing randomly for what is it called? The little picture in the beginning. Oh gosh, God help me. I'm too excited, guys. Thumbnail. And he has this little clock, pottery clock, that just sits in his hand. Like, no ear damage, no nothing. And he's like, he's handmade. Like, and someone just put him on this little thing. So that's that. And then also, oh, so again, I wasn't sure if this was Fenton or if this was just a random rose bowl. but for $6, I picked this little beautiful rose bowl up. I do have a blue one that sold for me, and I love this cranberry, this opaque cranberry. So, and I can never like touch them in price for resale these days. So I was like, I have to pick that up. I love these little, this one is stamped actually, England. Gosh, I did this last video. I saw these sayingwares or wordwares, or I don't know what they're called. I'll put it up on the screen. But it's this pottery, and on the back it says straight from the cow. I collect these, so these aren't going anywhere. The value of them is really not that high for resale anyways. I have more of them, but I don't know where they are right now, so I'll look at those in a minute. This one said made in Italy. I thought it was going to be made in Germany, but it said made in Italy, so I picked him up, $1.50. He's one of those you push on the bottom and he just flops over. I thought he was cute. Made in Italy, so that one's probably going to my daughter when she can appreciate it and not rip him up. Another one for my plate wall, another one that I've been, Barcliffe. I think this is Barcliffe. Another one of those items that just keeps going up and up and up, and I'm like, I can never touch them, are these beautiful enamel plates. This one, I am keeping this one for my plate wall. It's green, my favorite color. It is signed front and back, 1984 Hinman, and I believe the front is Barcliffe. So anyways, $4 for that. And then what else? I'm trying not to break anything. Everything is all over the place. At first, I was like, what is this? But then I flipped him over. I have a feeling he's missing something. Like he should have had something sitting like that. But this little bear, it is Arabia, made in Finland. So he's a really good piece for $2. I don't know what he is, but I know Arabia, Finland, so I had to pick him up. Then there were 2 sets of these, which I want to get this off as soon as I can. I do not like these plate hangers. They damage the plates. Just to let you guys know, please do not do that. And actually, I can show you an alternative to that in my plate hanging video, which now I'm excited to do that video for you. So there were 2 sets of these, a smaller set and a bigger set, and they were already set together, and I am actually glad that I picked up the bigger ones, because just look how beautiful these are. Do I need these for my plate wall? Oh my gosh. Anyways, they're so beautiful. A set of 2 for $5. They're stamped on the back. T-E-T or T-E-T. I don't know. They're beautiful. I might need them for my plate wall. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I guess, never mind. This is not a resale video. Okay. So I got those. Oh, what I was saying was the smaller ones were a little bit more abstract, and I was like, I don't really know, like, were they flowers, were they just squiggly, and they were like weird shapes, and I wasn't too crazy about them. And then this was like when I first walked in, 2017, and I was like, do I really need it? It's $3. I don't need any more bud faces. But the black cat just sold me on it. I know I have my cat people out there. So I picked that up for my cat people. I am not a cat people, but I know I have my cat people out there. So I picked that up for all my cat people. Here's the rest of that. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I have to look this up. What is this called? Okay, it's Walcom Pottery. W-A-L-C-O-M-E. Walcom Pottery. What is it called? Sayingware? I don't know. But so on eBay, their prices are really not that high. But when I go to buy them in stores, a plate like this could be like $10. And I'm like, I'm not paying $10 for that. So this one for sure, it says it's never too late to mend bridges. What does it say? Hold on. It's never late to mend the Bridport. It's never too late to mend Bridport. So I thought it said bridge, but I think it's never too late to mend and then Bridport. So it's a souvenir of some point, or like a certain place. So I might get rid of this one just now that I know that that's what it says. A rolling stone gathers no moss. I do have the little pitcher creamer that goes to this, so I picked up that plate. They had a whole bunch of these single plates, but I know this one I have the matching little creamer thing, so I picked that one up. And then this one says, it is better to wear out than rust out. So I'll probably put this one on my plate wall. That's probably where that one would go, just because it's not matching anything. And for now, just to get it in another category so it doesn't get damaged, it will go there. Okay, I'm running out of room here. There we go. All right. And then continuing on, what is this? This is like fun for me. Like, I'm finding new stuff. Okay, they had a whole bunch of studio pottery, like a whole bunch. And other than the Raccoon piece, this was such a unique shape and it was so nicely done. It is hand thrown. Excuse me, such a unique shallow shape, but so nicely done, and the glaze was just beautiful. So for $1, this was the art pottery piece that I decided to go with. And then 2 more pieces. This little cross for $1, which now that I'm looking at it, I hope there's nothing weird under. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't know where I lost you, but this is absolutely gorgeous. This hand-blown, not hand-blown, it's fused glass cross. Look how beautiful the bottom under the sticker is. Like, it just gets better and better. So I am gonna be doing a cross wall in my daughter's room, and so I got that for the cross wall. I like gallery walls, so I have a whole bunch of stuff for gallery walls. Okay, now my camera is overheating, so let's get through this. I had every intention of keeping this for myself. I'll probably keep it for a little bit and then get rid of it. Another one of those welcome pieces, $5, unheard of. First of all, it's unheard of to find the pot. Second of all, if I do find the pot, either it's missing the lid or it's way out of reach for me to buy. $5. And this one says, may the hinges of friendship never go rusty. I love the sayings. This one does have a little sifter, so we know that it's for tea. And then, so these do have a little curvature here for the tea to pass through, or the liquid to pass through. There is, so this side is perfectly fine how it's supposed to be. This little piece right here, it should have gone down. So this is a little bit of a chip, but I don't mind it. It's inside, it's still functioning and working. So I'll probably keep this one for a little bit. When I picked it up, that was my intention. And then I can always throw it up when I'm ready to get rid of it. Anyway, by the way, they had a whole bunch of other ones. They had, which now that I have the teapot, maybe I'll go back and get the cup and saucer. They had 2 cup and saucers. I don't know why I didn't think of getting them even for resale purposes, but anyways, it was crazy. They also had a whole bunch of M.A. Hadley, but that was full retail. It was very high. They had some 1800s, those woven, those blue and white checkered woven coverlet blankets. I'm not sure if you know what I'm talking about. I'll try to pop up a picture up on the screen. And those were 150 today. So Sunday, everything is going 50% off. I'll see how I feel. I might swing by again on Sunday. But to be honest, I had so much fun today. I'm just gonna pan you around to show you everything that I got one last time. But I am so happy with everything I got. It was so fun. I guess because I wasn't expecting it to be this good, I guess made it that much better. Literally, I bought everything that you see here for $69, and I can literally make it up with the duck. So no regrets. So happy, so excited. I'm on cloud 9. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the clips in the beginning of what I went through to get all of this stuff. And then as always, I hope you enjoyed the haul. If there's anything here that you just have to have, and you don't see it up on my eBay, let me know. Send me an email. It's in the description below. And my eBay store is always linked in the description below as well. Hopefully these items will go up this week. If not this week, definitely next week. And yeah, I will keep you in the loop with any more shopping that I do. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Let me show you my haul. So this is it all spread out. Got my plates and minis over here, and here's the duck and the pottery and all of it laid out. And there's my computer right there. I am ready to put up this footage for you guys so you can see all of this exciting stuff, and I'm gonna enter this stuff into my Excel spreadsheet and just get ready to start processing. I will see you in the next one. Bye.